By the way, who are you? I'm Alana Hodge. I'm a 64 kilo weightlifter. Best lifts, 82 snatch in training. I hit 80 in competition. And 107 clean and jerk in training. I hit 104 in competition. Got that 110 clean. Still chasing the jerk though. Short-term goal is to be pain-free completely, because right now I'm pain-free for the most part, but some things still kind of pop up and kind of prevent me from getting all of my exercises done. And long-term, I guess. Pain-free in the long term as well. One of my biggest goals for the past few years was to be in an A session, which I achieved at AO Finals this last year. And so now it's to do that at Nationals, kind of creep up, win some medals. And then long term, I would love to compete for Team USA, which is gonna be a lot of work, but I think I can get there if I just keep focused on those short-term goals first. I started weightlifting back in college, and before that I played soccer. After injuring myself in soccer, I quit going into college and had a couple years where I was just kind of continuing my old habits when I did play soccer, but I wasn't playing anymore. That kind of came some really bad body image issues. I started developing an eating disorder. Didn't really know how to take care of myself, and I found weightlifting that kind of taught me putting on size is okay. It's okay to be strong. Yeah, it took me out of some very dark places, and so it means everything to me. I think everyone needs to have goals. For me, like, I've always been an athlete and always will be an athlete. When you don't have that, it gives you some direction when you do have it again. When you're not feeling very good about how training's going or just how everything else in life is going, you just have to keep pushing. If you just stop, you're not going to get to your goals at all. So you just have to keep pushing and trust that your coach has you on the right path, your program's going to work, everything's going to work out. I also think those are the most important things too. When you're not feeling at your best, to just come in and keep working, do your best. Like I mentioned, I build my schedule around training, so there's no excuse to miss it. Part of my routine, and even if I don't feel good, usually once I start moving around, it's fine. It's the getting into the gym part that can be tough. Knowing I have teammates here, I have my coach here, they're my friends, so that definitely helps. Get yourself there, that's it. Just get yourself in the gym and it'll be fine. Having that communication with my coach, kind of talking about our plan for things, and if certain exercises aren't working, we talk about it. How are we going to change this to continue improving? We look at all of my numbers. Maybe it's too much volume, or maybe it's just been too intense for too long. Maybe I need to back off for a little bit so that we can ramp up again. That communication, but also just trusting that process, like continuing to come in on the tough days and continuing to work. It's definitely tough. It's a hard sport. It's not for the faint of heart. There's always something to work on. You're never perfect at anything. And if you are, soon you won't be, because something else will pop up. There's always something to work on.